to Wichita, Kansas and Koch Arena for this afternoon's 6A state championship game. It is the Hy-Vee and Pepsi game of the week, and it is Washburn Rural Junior Blues and the Shawnee Mission South Raiders. And a good afternoon, everyone. Joe Van Amberg along with the Hall of Famer Michael Watson. And Michael, we've got two of the best teams in the state meeting for the 6A state championship. Should be a good one here this afternoon.
Well, this is why you play the game. You want to get downstate, have an opportunity. These are two best teams left in their division. It's going to be a good one here this afternoon.
Well, let's take a look at our players to watch. First, for Washburn Rural, Zoe Canfield.
Yeah, Zoe Canfield, the senior, headed to KU. You see her numbers on the season, averaging 13 points, 4 rebounds. She really is the engine for this rural team. How she goes, so goes the Junior Blues.
And for Shawnee Mission South, it is Cameron Smith, another senior.
Yeah, Cameron Smith headed to Moez, averaging 15 points, nearly 6 rebounds a game. Small guard, but she gets it done on the inside and the outside. Look for that battle from that guard position between these two teams tonight.
State championship basketball here from Wichita. It is Shawnee Mission South and Washburn Rural coming up next here on the Hy-Vee and Pepsi High School Game of the Week on Spectrum News. Hy-Vee and Pepsi Game of the Week on Spectrum News is brought to you by Hy-Vee and Pepsi. Hy-Vee and Pepsi, proud to support Greater Kansas City High School athletics. Let's listen into the intros here as we are at Charles Koch Arena here in Wichita, Kansas. Starting lineups coming up.
Michelle Hubbard. Principal, Todd Dane. Athletic Director, Mark Mahoney. Assistant coaches, Mackenzie Giller, Adam Livingston, Jeff White, Bryce Belden, team managers David Link, Anna Johnson, and now non-starters for Shawnee Mission South, Ashley Kramer, Elise Slavin, Ella Jack, Cassandra Merriman, Melanie Gardner, Elena Joras, and Claire Miglianti. And now here's the starting lineups for today's game. First of all, for the visiting team, the Junior Blues, a 6'1" freshman, number 5, Maddie Vickery. And for the Raiders, a 5'5" senior, number 0, Jocelyn Moore. For the Junior Blues, a 5'4" junior, number 11, Kate Hink. And for the Raiders, a 6' senior, number 11, Zion Funches. For the Junior Blues, a 5'6" junior, number 22, Tinley Plump. And for the Raiders, a 5'8" senior, number 20, Cameron Smith. For the Junior Blues, a 5'10" senior, number 14, Destiny Oaks. And for the Raiders, a 5'10" sophomore, number 23, Layla Burnt. For the Junior Blues, a 5'11" senior, number 15, Zoe Canfield. And for the Raiders, a 6'3" senior, number 24, Ashley Van Elders. The head coach for the Washburn Rural is Kevin Borderwick, and the head coach for Shawnee Mission South is Mark Western. Our officials for today's game, Patrick Kreider, John Rando, and Lucas Dakin. The city of Wichita, Wichita State University are proud to be the host of the state basketball tournament. We wish all participants and spectators an enjoyable experience.
And Mark Western, the Shawnee Mission South head coach. He is in his 5th season here at Shawnee Mission South. Also spent 5 years at Schlegel, KU graduate, and just really impressed with how this team has developed from when he started to where they're at now, competing for a state championship here this afternoon. And Washburn, led by Kevin Bordwick. He's a longtime head coach at Washburn, not only basketball, but also a standout volleyball coach. He's won state championships in 2 sports, which is hard enough to win one in
Absolutely.
one. He's done it in 2 different sports multiple times.
Good to see him still doing his thing, coaching at a high level. I know he's excited to get this one underway this afternoon here in Wichita.
An opening tip, and it's gathered by Cameron Smith, and it will be Shawnee Mission South with the basketball. Smith all the way, doesn't go, and rebound Vickery. Here comes Rural. Washburn Rural. Ball knocked out of bounds, will stay with Washburn Rural. Defeated Derby to make it to the state championship game, and both of these teams had to overcome deficits in their semifinal games to get here, and both of them did a nice job of that, and now they're competing for a state championship.
Absolutely. These young ladies have the wherewithal to stay in it, so you know neither one of them are going to be down trodden if they do fall behind early.
As Hink, guarded by Van Elders.
And the length on Van Elders for Shawnee Mission South, she is so long, and she'll guard at 1-3. There's a high-low pass. It's stolen by South.
As here comes Burnt the other way. Traveling violation will give it back to Washburn.
Yeah, normally we'll see those early jitters for both teams playing in the state championship game. Shawnee Mission South out there picking up a little full-court 2-2-1 press.
Hink, this is Oaks, and a foul against Jocelyn Moore. So first foul of the game is against Shawnee Mission South. Michael, you can see the game plan early put a lot of pressure on this Washburn Rural basketball.
Yeah, they want to try to make them handle the ball full court, switch up the defenses a little bit in the half court, and see how Rural responds to that.
It's Kate Hank running point. Van Elders giving her a lot of space. Canfield, Hank again. Vickery, one of the leading scorers on the team, and the freshman gets the 2.
Yeah, Vickery, that was a nice move. Nice ability to take the contact, spin away from it with the follow away. And like you said, only a freshman making moves like that.
Vickery has been outstanding in her freshman campaign. Hit some big shots in that win against Derby in the semifinal game. As now Shawnee Mission South looks to respond. There's punches in the corner. Moore. This is Burnt. Inside. Pump.
Nice.
Tie game.
Good job going right at the chest of the big, using the pump fake and getting the layup to go.
There's Oaks. Tough shot. Bounces out. Hink with the rebound. Vickery, no. And Funches with a strong board and a foul called against Washburn.
I mean, you see Funches get off the ground to go get that rebound. Oh, wow, such athleticism. Take a look at it right here. Watch her get up to go get that. Takes the contact, still holds on to the ball like a receiver going across the middle of the football field. It's the Raiders basketball.
Cy Funches, one of the leaders on this basketball team. 4 outstanding seniors. Jocelyn Moore with it now. Moore inside. Kick out. Funches 3 from the corner. Bounces out. Hink with the rebound. Pushes the floor. 2-on-1. Hink lost it out of bounds. Good defense from Shawnee Mission South.
I thought she had an opportunity to throw that ahead. Decides to keep it, just not able to hold on to it. You got to value every possession in a championship game. I know Coach is talking to her about that down the court. Ready to get that one up off the glass just to get an attempt instead of turning it over. Oh, near steal out top.
Smith able to gather it. Smith lost it, though. Here comes Hink. Washburn Rural looking to try and reclaim.
Canfield.
She's hit those shots before, missed that one, but she can hit from there.
She definitely can. Took that one on the break as well. It'll take you a minute. Uh-oh.
Kramer for 3.
Let's go. Kramer knocking it down on the break for the Raiders.
Ashley Kramer, the best three-point shooter on the team, and she's going to be setting a school record after this game for shooting percentage from downtown.
Well, that'll kind of break the jitters for Shawnee Mission South coming on the break. And the defense in the half court has really kind of stifled Rural so far. Haven't been able to figure it out.
Canfield guarded by Smith. These are our two players to watch. Canfield. Hink. Screen from Oaks. Hink. Bunk. Oaks.
Man, long possession defensively for Shawnee Mission South. And Rural is content to stay out on the perimeter. Is a shot from deep, and it's missed. We're rebound by Canfield. She goes back up, and she scores the basketball.
So Canfield makes it a 1-point game. Big possession there for Washburn Rural.
That's the second offensive rebound for Rural. So you use a lot of time on the clock, get a shot up, and still able to get the rebound, and Smith misses that layup.
So here comes Canfield the other way for Washburn. Sink again will run point, and Washburn Rural's last possession took a bit. As Bunk inside, tipped out by Moore. And let's go over to the third member of our team, Dion Clisso, on the sidelines.
Well, guys, I'm embedded down here by the cheerleaders, the Shawnee Mission South, and they brought a good crowd here today. It's the third game of playing in this arena, so the shooting should be a little better. Always when they go into the bigger arenas, I wonder about that shooting. But this is game 3. Everybody should be comfortable at this point.
He's right. The depth perception in these big arenas is a lot different than playing those high school gyms. So it takes you a game or two to kind of figure it out. But not Kramer. She's locked in.
Hink will back it up. Fast-moving first quarter. Shawnee Mission South with a 1-point lead. Washburn Rural with the basketball.
And Rural is patient on the offensive end. No shot clock yet in high school basketball, so they can use all the time they want.
Hink. This is Vickery. Deep shot. No. And rebound to Burnt, and here comes Shawnee Mission South.
Here's Kramer.
Moore with it. Little screen from Smith. Moore will set up and maybe giving Shawnee Mission South a chance to kind of catch their breath from having to play defense so much in this first quarter. It's Moore with it now. Smith. Kick out. Burnt for 3. Rolls out.
That's a good look, though.
Canfield on Burnt and a foul. That will be against Burnt. So 2 team fouls against Shawnee Mission South and 1 against Washburn Rural.
Oh, there.
Smith almost had the steal, but it's out of bounds. We'll go back to Washburn Rural. Good hustle, though, from the senior from Shawnee Mission South.
Yeah, good job playing in passing lane that time. Dangerous pass. Nearly stolen, and Rural take it out again.
Ella Hershey now checking into the game. Hink has it now. Hershey backs it up.
Look at that defense out top.
The bunk. Hink will set up the offense again.
And Hank not necessarily known for an outside shot, so you see the defense playing off of her.
Hank, backdoor cut. Canfield
good
blocked.
defense. Nice play, but great defense from Smith. Kramer!
That one doesn't fall. Rebound, Hink. Washburn Rural with it. They will push the floor here. And too far, out of bounds. Back to Shawnee Mission South. Moore will check in.
And Rule, not necessarily known as a fast break team. You see Coach tell them, slow it down. Let's play in the half court, play our game, and get a good look at the basket. 40 seconds remaining here in this first quarter.
Now Moore with the basketball. Both teams have tried to be patient here early. Funches. This is Smith. Kick out. Kramer three. Off the mark. Rebound Hink with 26 seconds. Hink trying to go coast to coast. And a foul called, and that will send Hink to the line to shoot two.
That's a good job by Hink, rebounding the ball, pushing it, able to draw the foul, trying to get some points at the line. It's been low scoring here in this first quarter of the championship game.
So Hink to tie the game, she does. Kate Hink, a junior, is averaging a little over 5 points per game for Washburn Rural. Strong, Funches with the rebound. And now Shawnee Mission South can play for the final shot. Funches, Kramer, Smith. Drive, Smith. Lost it out, and it will stay with Shawnee Mission South.
That's a lot of contact down there. No call. 4.5 seconds remaining in the first quarter. Take a look right here. Tries to split. Oh, man, she definitely got kneed right in the hip. With no foul call.
Picked off by Hink with two. Hink puts it up.
Oh,
off the mark, and that's the end of the first quarter. Looked like it had a shot, but a close one. So close it's tied 5-5 after one. And Michael, what has impressed you about both of these teams coming out here in quarter number one?
Well, the patience for Rural on the offensive end. They're not going to get sped up. They're trying to pick their parts where they want to run on the offensive end. And for the Raiders, just not getting good looks at the basket so far. Kramer 1 for 3 from the three-point line. So we got to get Smith going as well as Funches on the offensive end for Shawnee Mission South.
On the other side for Washburn Rural, patient on offense, but again, you know, aside from that last free throw, it was going to be Shawnee Mission South with a 1-point lead.
Yeah, and that's going to take, I think, Shawnee Mission South pushing the ball offensively, using their athleticism to get up and down and try to get easy buckets, easy shots at the rim. Rural is going to take their time in the half court on the offensive set, so maybe as we saw Smith playing the passing lane, trying to create steals, which will create more shots at the bucket.
Well, Shawnee Mission South, they've been one of the best teams in the state of Kansas all year. And playing a Topeka Washburn team that they really weren't playing their best basketball till late in the season. They had a little 3-game losing streak, very rare losing streak in the second half of the season. But they've got things going now, obviously being in the state championship game. And I mean, they're clicking on all cylinders. They were the number 7 seed in the state tournament, and here they are playing for a state title.
That's what it's about, clicking at the right time. You can go on a 4 or 5 game skid coming into the state tournament, but you get clicking at the right time, and that's all that matters. Let's see how they come out here in this second quarter.
It's Lemke with the basketball. Canfield. Smith. Loose ball. And Hink has it.
Man, what hustle from Smith. Funches.
Vickery, a foul against Funches, much to the dismay of the Shawnee Mission South faithful. It's the first foul against Funches. Hink. The basketball here, early stages, second quarter, low scoring game. Both teams are being very patient on their offensive possessions.
Look at the defense out top, man. Way to move your feet.
It's Hink. This is Lemke. Lemke, guarded by Smith. And Elders playing good defense against Hink.
I wonder how this is wearing on Shawnee Mission South, playing the long defensive possessions as they have done so far. There's another near steal by Smith. Canfield, she misses, punches with the rebound. She's fouled.
Limke called for the foul there, so we'll give it back to Shawnee Mission South. And long defensive possession, but Shawnee Mission South, they haven't really given up a whole lot.
No, they really haven't. A couple of times they have allowed second chance opportunities, have allowed Rural to score, and so they can limit that on the offensive end, knowing they're going to be in for long possessions. They'll fare a little bit better.
It's Funches. Job to get that one away. There's more. Called for the travel.
Yeah, did get her feet set on that after the initial pump fake. It's called for the travel.
Canfield bring it up, and Shawnee Mission South going to full court pressure. And Smith with the save. Burton runs it down. Van Elder's three, strong. Moore with the rebound. Burnt, Funches, baseline. Nice pass, Smith. And a foul call that will send Cameron Smith to the line to shoot two.
That was a nice penetration by Funches and drops it off for Smith. Take a look at this pass right here. The whip right in the middle. Smith able to draw the foul. She'll go to the line to shoot two.
Cameron Smith does a little bit of everything. Gets the free throw there. Committed to Missouri Western, an All-State and Sunflower League honors last year. She was one of the players to watch coming into the season in the state of Kansas.
Yeah, definitely a great talent. Has put together a great career at Shawnee Mission South and getting on the board here this afternoon. Sometimes it just takes seeing the ball go through the hoop, and Funches right there for the rebound.
Funches drives, missed, tipped around, gets it back.
Man, she is so athletic and active down there.
More handoff, Smith.
Bucket!
Finger roll.
That was a beautiful give and go opportunity for Smith, and she's scoring right foot, right hand. Funches with a near steal. Canfield
just off on the three. Hink for three. No. Tipped out. Funches runs it down. And a timeout for Shawnee Mission South as the pace has picked up here over the past few minutes. Shawnee Mission South maybe starting to feel a little bit of rhythm now.
Yeah, they're just tired of playing in the half court. They want to get out and run, but take a look at the last bucket. Moore, nice job coming to a jump stop. And what a cut by Smith for the right hand. Let me show you how difficult this shot is. Right foot, right hand. There's no way I could have attempted that as a player. I would have went all the way out of bounds, turned it over, got benched, yelled at by the coach. That's what happened.
Cameron Smith and the rest of her team looking at Coach Western. And like I said, a bit of a slow start in this game, but tempo seems to be picking up. Teams seem to be getting more comfortable with each other now. Now watch Washburn Rural's response here now that Shawnee Mission South seems to be getting something going.
They have to play their game and take care of the basketball. You know, Shawnee Mission South is going to play the passing lanes, try to create steals. We see that from Smith and Moore as well as Funches. So they're going to have to take care of the basketball and try to get good looks at the bucket. Inside to Smith. Short on the layup.
Vickery fouled on the rebound. And good strong rebound from the freshman. Well, we were talking about Zoe Canfield at the beginning of the broadcast, but the team's leading scorer is the freshman Maddie Vickery this season. She's just been so impressive in her freshman campaign. So Washburn Rural will try and cut this lead on this possession. Well, first they got to break the press, and it's a turnover. Burns saved it.
Oh, wow.
And Moore will set things up.
And Rural does not want to play fast, and that's to Shawnee Mission South's advantage if they're able to speed them up. And you see a couple of turnovers early for the Junior Blues.
Moore. Oh, what a cut by Smith for two.
What a nice job. Second time we've seen that. Moore comes to a jump stop, and she's looking to pass, but she's getting in the lane.
Vickery tried for the spin. It was knocked out by Smith will stay with Washburn Rural.
Well, Moore's doing a great job of setting up her teammates, coming to a jump stop. But you love the fact that Smith never stops moving without the basketball. The cut, the defender loses her. She's able to get the easy layup.
So the three-point sharpshooter Kramer back into the game as Canfield with a floater, and Canfield will go to the line to shoot a couple free throws. Let's go over to Dion Calisso on the sideline.
Well, what you guys seeing on this defensive end for Shawnee Mission South, they're so active with their hands and they've gotten in. They really are speeding up Washburn Rural. They're making mistakes before they even get a chance to get the ball stolen. It's really pretty impressive what they're doing, especially keeping their feet and their hands active on defense.
Canfield trying to respond in the first free throw. The KU commit, a 4-year starter. It's the second free throw, so it's a one-possession game. It's Moore. Funches. Smith. Funches for three. No. And Smith again flying for the rebound, but it's gathered by Vickery. And a foul on Kramer.
I think their feet just got tangled up on that one. Shawnee Mission South getting good looks at the basket, just not able to knock them down on the offensive end. And Rural has to do a better job of taking care of the basketball on the offensive end.
So Layla Burnt in, and she'll give Cameron Smith a breather. Washburn Rural. Basketball trying to cut into the lead, possibly tie. Oakes trying to get inside. Vickery Funches, and it's knocked out of bounds, and it will be Washburn Rural basketball. That matchup with Funches and Vickery down low is going to be very entertaining as this game
Absolutely.
unfolds. Vickery will try again.
Big Funches got a piece of that. Here's a steal. Moore ahead to Funches.
Funches in the lane. Tried the finger roll, didn't go. Van Elders. Kramer open three. Off the mark. Rebound Vickery and a foul. And this one may be against Van Elders.
Man, even though Funches didn't make that last shot, I mean, you see some moves from her that are next level, just long, athletic. Comes up short, but man, she can get out. Watch this. The step through kind of holds it out there, just unable to get the finger to roll over. But man, she's going to be a promising player.
With 5 team fouls against Shawnee Mission South. Canfield at the free throw line, missing the first free throw. Zoe Canfield mentioned the KU commit. Season cut short last year due to a knee injury, but back healthy this year, and she's been such an impact player for Washburn Rural. As Funches with the strong board.
She is so tough.
Funches. Moore.
3:10 remaining here in the half. Neither team really able to pull away on the offensive end. Shawnee Mission South getting more looks at the bucket. Here's Smith operating through the middle.
It's Moore. Van Elders open underneath, rolls out. And rebound Vickery. Here comes Washburn Rural. Vickery. Hink. Oh, and a steal by Moore.
Moore is so active. That's her second steal here in this first half. She wants to operate at that high post.
Funches will try the three. No. Rebound Hink, who's been very active on the glass, and she is not the tallest player out there.
Rebounding from the guard position like that, just allowing her team to get extra possessions. Oh, nice move.
As Vickery that time got the basketball over Funches for the two, and it's a one-point game.
You can see that battle between Funches and Vickery.
Smith. Vickery may have redirected that shot as Hink Here's Canfield against Burnt. Canfield will go to the free throw line. Foul is on Burnt.
Shawnee Mission South faithful did not like that call. They're sitting right behind us, and they traveled well down 35.
First. Talking about three-point field goal percentage, Canfield actually set the school record for three-point field goal percentage, and also has hit 67 threes in her sophomore campaign, which is third in school history. So she's had quite the career. And it all of a sudden is now Washburn Rural with a 1-point lead.
Yeah, I've gotten a chance to see Zoe Canfield play over the years. Her father, big supporter, and oh, that's short by Moore.
As here comes Hink. Canfield. Vickery for three. Strong. Smith the rebound.
This is where I think Shawnee Mission South has an advantage when they're pushing the ball, pushing the tempo.
Springer funches. Moore. Inside, Moore draws the foul.
Now just a sneaky vet move that time by Moore. Kind of slow to fast. Able to draw the foul. It's been low scoring on both sides so far here in this first half as Moore goes to the line to shoot two.
Jocelyn Moore misses the first one. She's committed to Johnson County Community College. She's the single season assist leader for Shawnee Mission South. In the heart of the team, her coach said. We saw her playmaking ability getting Cameron Smith that layup just a bit ago. Moore's second one falls, and we are tied once again. As Hink, headed by Kramer. Washburn Rural, a chance to reclaim the lead. Canfield, guarded by Smith. And a minute left. Vickery, step back three, blocked. Goes right to Hink, though, and she puts it home.
Sometimes those little buckets is where you need to get you going. 30 seconds remaining here in this first half. Rural up two.
Smith inside on Bunk, and Smith will go back to the charity stripe.
Oh, Smith put her in the blender a little bit right there, heading to the basket. Able to draw that foul. Take a look, shot is blocked, but right there for the putback.
Now Smith, her shot falls, and now she has a chance to tie the game. Final 23 seconds of this one. And Michael, we've seen Zoe Canfield and Cameron Smith, the two players to watch. They seem to both be stepping up here on the biggest stage.
Well, this is the biggest stage for both of those seniors. Understand they will love to close out their careers as that second one falls with a win at stake.
Now Smith will take a breather. The final 23 seconds. Washburn Rural will bring it up with Hink. Chance to play for the final shot. Vickery. Canfield inside, lost the handle. Moore with 5.
Still some time. Can she get a shot up?
2 seconds. Moore at the buzzer. No. And that's the end of the second quarter. Tied at 13. We were tied at 5 after the first quarter, and we remain tied going into halftime. As we've got Dion Clisso with a halftime interview.
Here with Coach Western, defensively you got to feel pretty good, but I think you want a few more shots to go down.
We're getting some good looks. I feel like the ball's just bouncing around and we haven't gotten a fall. I feel good in the second half. If we can get the same looks, we'll be all right.
Well, good luck.
Thank you.
And that is head coach Mark Western. We will take a break. It is tied at 13 here in the 6A state championship game here from Wichita. The Hy-Vee and Pepsi game of the week will return. Let's send things over to the studio. And welcome back to the Charles Koch Arena here in Wichita, Kansas. It is tied at halftime between Washburn Rural and Shawnee Mission South. And let's take a look at our Hy-Vee and Pepsi first half highlights.
Well, both teams struggling a little bit from the field, but did get a few to go. Here's a nice move in the lane from Maddie Vickery. Only 2 away from the field, but did have 7 rebounds. And here's Zoe Canfield. Nice rebound and putback, and that's how they've gotten a few of their buckets. Rebound on the offensive end here. Nice jump stop and a bucket for Vickery. And on the other side, Shawnee Mission South, Kramer got it going earlier. Nice job. Her only 3, but we know she can get it going, and I love moving without the basketball. Here's more to Smith for the layup, and it looked like Shawnee Mission South had something cooking with that play again over to Smith, but a lot of shots not getting them to fall so far.
And let's take a look at the Hy-Vee and Pepsi first half stats. And Michael, that's the first thing that jumps out at you is that field goal percentage.
That field goal percentage, not just from one team, from both teams. Maybe a little bit to do with nerves, but also a little bit to do with good defense by both teams. And Rural is still in it because the way they're rebounding the basketball, getting second chance opportunities.
Well, we've had a lot of basketball here today, a very exciting weekend here in Wichita, Kansas, and Mill Valley getting involved in the trophy presentations. Congratulations to them on the 3rd place finish, defeating Wichita Northwest, and that was just earlier here in Wichita. It is a full day of basketball here at the Kisha State Championships. As we get ready for the second half here on Spectrum News. And our officials, Patrick Kreider, Lucas Deckent, and John Randall, they've been doing a fantastic job. And it's always great to have great officials, and Kisha has so many wonderful officials, including these 3 right here.
Absolutely, keeping the game flowing, going, making good calls, and allowing these young ladies to play their game. Let's see how teams come out in this second half. After not shooting so well, does that play with your mental push or the way you approach the game here in this 3rd quarter? Or do you just let it fly and see what happens? I think Shawnee Mission South can get out in transition and create easy buckets. And on the other side for Rural, you're going to have to get Vickery a little bit more touches, as well as Zoe Canfield.
Shawnee Mission South playing in their 3rd state title game. They are 1-2 in their previous games and trying to win their first state title since 1995. Washburn Rural playing in their 8th state title game, and they've won 5. Most recently back in 2022, and then finished in 2nd place last year. So this is their 3rd consecutive trip and trying to once again take home that state championship. Shawnee Mission South with the basketball to begin the 3rd quarter. Cameron Smith. Kick out. Burnt for 3. Off the front iron. Offensive rebound. Funches in the paint. Nice pass. Smith for 2.
Man, that was a great job by Funches, and she's coming out with the energy. Back to the 2-2-1 full court press. They started in the 1st quarter a little bit and then kind of went away from it. And Canfield got away with a travel right there. And Funches on the ground.
It gets the basketball tied up. The jump ball will keep it with Washburn Rural. Shawnee Mission South coming out with some fire here in the 3rd quarter.
You see the fire, you see their energy. Coach lit underneath them at the halftime. But take a look at this passing right here. Smith rebounds, kicks it out to Funches, makes a good move. I thought she was going to shoot this ball, but she drops it off to Smith for the easy layup.
As Funches called for the foul. That will be number 2 on Funches. Shawnee Mission South being very aggressive here on defense to start the third quarter. It's Hank with the basketball as Washburn Rural attempts to tie and possibly take the lead as Vickery couldn't handle it. Here comes Moore. It was a tough pass to handle and then tipped out of bounds. Shawnee Mission South basketball.
Yeah, Moore didn't see Funches quick enough, but Funches was wide open going down that lane initially. It's Smith, she seals down low.
And then Smith, she was on the baseline, and it is Shawnee Mission South basketball, so it may have been a Washburn Rural player that also had their hand on the basketball out of bounds. Funches. Inside, but an offensive foul.
And that's 3 on Funches. Initial double team, lowers that shoulder, creates space. Officials right on top of it, calls the offensive foul. She'll have to sit with those 3 fouls.
So Kramer back into the game, and now Funches out, and you have to think for a good portion, possibly all of the third quarter at this point.
Yeah, absolutely. You got to save her 5 fouls in high school basketball. I think it should go up to 6 myself, but you know, I don't make the rules.
Well, we should put that proposal in.
I will put that in along with the shot clock immediately.
As Oaks in the corner, Hank. Ordered by Kramer. This is Bunk for 3.
Buckets!
Washburn Rural with the lead once again.
And Bunk had her feet set in the corner. Kramer, can she answer? No, a little strong, and it goes over the backboard.
So right back to Washburn Rural.
Take a look at this last 3 from Tinley. Bunk. Penetration and kick, and not a great job of closing out by Moore.
So Oaks gets it across half court for Washburn Rural, a chance to extend their lead. Canfield for 3 from way downtown.
Oh, let's go!
She hit that one from the parking lot.
She let that thing fly. Nice backdoor.
As Smith fouled on the drive.
Man. We got to shout out our man Neil Harwell from the parking lot. Zoe Canfield able to knock it down and rule out to a 4-point advantage.
Kramer for 3, but they're going to get her for a traveling. Took a little hop after she got the basketball.
Yeah, just trying to get her feet set quick enough to get that one off. Gets called for the travel, and now momentum is in the hands of Rule.
This quarter started with,
whoa,
as that pass goes out of bounds, and it goes back to Shawnee Mission South. Let's go over to Dion Clisso on the sideline.
Well, caught up with Coach Broadwick at halftime, and he felt that they were playing okay. He said that, you know, Shawnee Mission South missed a lot of close balls. He goes, it may look like we're playing good defense, but they've kept us in the game, and they've come out firing, and they've got the 4-point lead.
So now Shawnee Mission South down by a couple possessions. Smith, Moore, step back, 3, missed. Vickery the rebound.
Yeah, Vickery is special. Nearly turns it over.
Canfield, corner, Bunk can't get it to go. Smith the rebound.
Oh, nice crossover.
Smith with the left hand.
Go. Hit it with the ooh-wee at the three-point line. Able to finish with the left hand.
As Hank Oaks blocked by Smith.
Get it out of here. Here comes the Raiders.
Chance to tie, possibly take the lead once again. Moore, Smith. Kramer. Moore will work on Hank. Smith.
Uh-oh.
And it's a tie game once again.
Well, they love that high-low action. And Smith, even though she's a guard, she likes to post up. That time able to get it to go. 4-0 run to tie this one back up.
So was Washburn Rural with a little run, and now Shawnee Mission South responds. Oaks. Vickery. For three, no. And Moore pounded and fouled.
Well, Smith is doing it all tonight for the Raiders. Take a look at Cameron Smith coming down court. Watch this. Whoops, excuse me. I got a bucket to go get. Nice finish with the left hand. And then coming back with the block. She is doing it all for her team. And the very next possession, Seals down low on the post, able to get it to go for the Raiders. Smith trying to will her team here in this third quarter.
Moore. Tough shot. Oh, and she will go to the line, and that almost went down for an and one.
Oh, man, she has that vet move coming to a stop right there, but keeping the feet moving, able to draw that foul.
So Hank called for the foul. She's having a word with Coach Broadwick on the sideline, and Moore missing the first one. Can still break the tie, though, with this free throw. Moore, again, known for her assists, but that time getting creative and giving herself a chance at the free throw line. And it bounces out. Kramer.
Down another three. Me and you both are excited when she gets the basketball out there.
Oh, what a freshman season for her.
Canfield! Oh, my goodness! Right back, ain't cheating. That's what I'm talking about, baby.
So we're tied once again. A couple of three-pointers by some excellent three-point shooters.
Oh,
Bunk with good defense, but Smith able to get it back. Moore. Kramer.
You were ready for it.
I was. Like she's going to shoot it. Coach said she's fearless. Don't be surprised to see her take this one.
Oh, let's go, baby! Giddy up. Kramer's not playing around out here. Uh-oh, Canfield.
I mean, Canfield might as well shoot that shot.
I thought she was. The equalizer out here playing Queen Latifah. On the floor is Canfield and Kramer. Two back-to-back threes for Shawnee Mission South.
Lemke, Vickery inside.
Oh!
Blocked, but a foul.
Wow. Man, bombs away. Starting out with Kramer, the kick to the wing. Payal knocking that one down, and then Canfield, she thought about it for a second. You know what? You're not respecting me? Take that from deep.
Vickery making the first free throw.
And you're not expecting a high school player to shoot from that far out, but you know Zoe Canfield, you know she has unlimited range.
Vickery with the second, so now it's a 1-point lead for Shawnee Mission South. Late in the third quarter, back and forth game. We were tied after the first quarter. We were tied after the second. A 1-point advantage, Shawnee Mission South, as Smith can't get it to fall. Vickery has it. Tie up.
Oh, jump ball.
Possession arrow to Shawnee Mission South.
Oh, that's Moore getting in there to tie her up. Her and Smith kind of teaming up to get that one done, and the possession will stay with the Raiders. Uh-oh, is it raining buckets? It is! Let's get out of here, baby! Come on, this is the state championship game.
Burnt with the three. Canfield.
Oh, you know she wants it.
As Hank. Canfield. Hank again. Working on Burnt.
Look at Burnt. Good defense initially. Gets beat on that baseline.
Strong move from Hank. 2-point game.
Neither team really able to create a lot of separation. Here's Moore. Oh, nice back.
Elders!
Oh! Moore is out here dropping dimes this afternoon.
Lemke, Vickery, 3, bounces out. Lemke with the offensive rebound. Canfield, short. Smith the board. No foul called, and here comes
Wide
Moore.
open down the floor.
Burnt inside. Blocked.
Oh, let's go.
The freshman with a big block, and Canfield the other way. Kick out. Hink for 3. Rolls out. Smith.
2-on-1. Moore drops it off.
Kramer gets the roll.
Shawnee Mission South getting out in the transition, 6-point advantage, and they're still standing at 2-2-1 full court press, but they look spit on the defensive end. Can they get one more stop, or will Rule be able to score to cut it to this 6-point lead? Look at Moore out here.
Lemke almost taken away. Moore's got it. Here comes Burnt with 12 seconds. Burnt, Van Elder.
Oh, let's go, baby! Oh, man, this is heated up in this third quarter. Shawnee Mission South getting it done on the defensive end.
At the buzzer, no, from Canfield and Shawnee Mission South.
Oh, man.
What a third quarter. 34-26. They came out firing from the three-point line, and he's just down there just absolutely exhausted right now.
It's like a heavyweight battle. 15-rounder, round 14. They were throwing haymakers. Let's go down to our sideline reporter, Dion Clouseau.
Well, I tell you, you better keep your head on a swivel if you're going to drive the lane without the ball, because you're going to get hit upside the head with it, or you're going to get a shot at 2. I tell you, boy, the intensity really cranked up when Fun just went down with those 3 fouls. They just picked her up and came out firing. What an impressive quarter by Shawnee Mission South.
Well, and right now, Michael, you can see the huddle, and Layla Burnt, who has just been one of the leaders of this team, a very physical player, and she's been leaving it all out there, and she's using this time to just kind of take a step back and catch her breath before the fourth quarter begins. Let's take a look at how we got here. So the 6A girls basketball bracket, Shawnee Mission South and Blue Valley North. Shawnee Mission South able to get that one, and then Washburn roll an overtime victory over Derby. That was a back and forth game. Derby started out with the lead, and then Washburn Rural able to come back and get the win in overtime.
Well, both teams playing their heart out so far in this game. As we start the fourth quarter, Funches will check back in for Shawnee Mission South. There used to be an old song that said, "Let the bodies hit the floor," and that's all you've seen tonight from Shawnee Mission South. To take a look at scoring by quarter, Shawnee Mission South, big third quarter, 21-13 to jump out to this 8-point advantage. Can Rule respond?
The Hy-Vee and Pepsi scoreboard there. And you can see again the low scoring and tie game after the first and second quarters, but third quarter, much different story. As now Washburn Rural looking to try and start this fourth quarter with some momentum. They got Hershey with it.
Good defense by Moore. Nice body stop.
Hink. Vickery inside against Funches.
Good block.
Hink. Canfield. Guarded by Smith. Inside Vickery, too strong. Here comes Moore.
You got to play under control of the Shawnee Mission South 8-point lead. Here goes Moore.
Doesn't go. Smith
Look at
with the
Smith.
rebound. Kramer for 3. Short. And out of bounds to Washburn Rural.
I was going to flip the table over onto the floor and get a tech on the media had Kramer knocked that one down. It's going to be first ever tech on the media, Joe. Canfield! Oh, my goodness! She is not playing, man!
And a great start for Washburn Rural as they cut it to 5.
Smith! No call.
Is Vickery the other way. Again can trim into this lead. Vickery coast to coast. Punches with the rebound.
Smith is open. Kramer ahead to Smith.
Smith all the way with the right hand.
Oh, man, that was big. And I'm about to say, Coach calls a timeout. His girls are juiced out there, man.
So a timeout for Shawnee Mission South as Smith, nice job of running the floor. And Michael, you mentioned that. Is this a timeout just to give his players a breather?
Absolutely. You got to be able to see your girls are so tired. They're playing, pushing the ball up and down. The reason they have that 7-point advantage, and so you use that timeout right there just for your girls to catch their breath. And they got to find this young lady, Zoe. Look where she's at. She's a step in front of the logo, and she lets that thing fly, man. But South getting out ahead in the transition. This is where Coach called the timeout. Smith was like, thank you, Coach, because I am spent doing a great job on the defensive end. So many extra rebounds as well.
The Shawnee Mission South leads 36-29, and again trying to win their first state title since 1995. Again, they've been one of the best teams in Class 6A all year in Kansas, but Washburn Rural, they've really come on late this season, made a nice run here in the state tournament, the number 7 seed getting all the way to the state championship game. And can they win their second title in 3 years? In this, their third consecutive trip is Cameron Smith. And again, the best players are really shining here in the biggest game of the year.
Absolutely, both players with 15 points. Neither one in foul trouble, so they'll take it down the stretch. This final 6.5 to determine who will be the state champions of 6A Kansas basketball.
Hank on Van Elders. Van Elders may have blocked that one, and here comes Moore.
Well, she will make you change your shot with her length down low.
As Moore guarded by Hank. Van Elders. Bunches from the elbow.
Oh, man. Nice job. Defender playing off of Funches, and she makes him play with the nice jump shot. And the lead is out to 9 for Rural. It's an important possession for the Junior Blues. Try to get something going on the offensive end. And here's a steal.
So Funches. And Hershey has it back. Good hustle, though, from Funches. Vickery for 3. Contested.
Oh,
Still
my
goes.
goodness. Oh, goodness. Oh, man. Hey, she's something. Her and Funches, that's going to be something to watch.
Funches. Inside, gets it to go.
Look at her. She had to answer. She said, you're not going to hit me in the face with that 3 on the other end, and I'm not coming right back at you.
40-32, Shawnee Mission South.
Uh-oh.
Smith the steal.
Oh, my goodness.
And Smith will take it all the way and lays it in.
And man, this defense by Shawnee Mission South has been suffocating the Junior Blues so far. Let's see if Canfield or Vickery is able to answer on this end.
Bunk, Hank, Vickery 3, bounces out. Moore has the board.
And this is where you want to use some clock. If it's Shawnee Mission South, it's about time scoring possession right now. Smith walks it up.
It's like they heard you.
They're spin move.
Smith.
Oh,
doesn't go. Vickery with the rebound.
Oh, man, that was a heck of a move. Just unable to finish.
Three-pointer. Hershey doesn't go. Funches. Shawnee Mission South will run. Funches inside. Foul on Canfield.
Man. See, so Funches was able to sit down, so she's not as tired as everyone else on the floor. When she picked up that third foul, that time, nice Euro step, able to draw the foul. She'll go to the line to shoot 2.
Cy Funches, a senior, going to Oral Roberts. 1,000+ points in her career. Hits the first free throw. And Shawnee Mission South, all of a sudden, they have extended this to a double-digit lead here over the past minute or so. And Coach Western trying to rotate players in and out as much as possible to keep people fresh, as they've really been playing hard on the defensive end as well, as they foul on the rebound.
Foul on the Raiders of 23, Layla Burke.
Foul is on
Fourth
Burke.
personal foul. First team.
As Kramer will come in and give Burns a break. Burns, she has, talk about a player that's left everything out on the floor. She has left everything out on the floor in this state championship game.
She really has. Now, can Rule get something going in the offensive end? 3:40 remaining. The clock is not in your favor. Canfield, you see Smith up on her. She's not even going to let her to get a three-point off without it being contested.
Canfield is Smith. Oh, and they get Smith for a foul.
Oh, wow.
Shawnee Mission South fans not happy about that last call.
Man, I love the defense from Shawnee Mission South and Smith right here. I don't know where the foul was, but she tipped it. It's a loose ball. That's not a foul. It shouldn't have been anyhow on Smith. It'll stay with Rule.
And another foul. Did they get Smith
They did
again?
get Smith on the hold. But you know what? You'll take that.
That's 4 on Smith. So we're talking about both players to watch not in foul trouble. Now Smith is in foul trouble with 2 very quick fouls.
Yeah, that was a tough call right there because if you look at the replay, she never touches her. And there's more knocking it loose.
And out of bounds, it will be Washburn Rural basketball.
And you see why Shawnee Mission South is here. Their defense is phenomenal. They are so physical. You don't see it in high school basketball on the boy or girl side, and they're really taking it to Rule right now. Down 11 with 3:20 remaining in the game.
There's Oaks with the basketball. Hershey.
You got to get something going towards the basket. Too much time right now.
Hershey 3. Strong. Offensive rebound. Kramer comes away with it.
Man, so active. Moore, Smith, Funches, just doing a great job defensively. You hear this crowd by the Raiders as Smith operates out top.
Smith having to be careful with those 4 fouls. Moore.
And coach is going to let her play. Funches out top.
Kramer. Bunches. Baseline. Moore. Kramer. And Smith fouled. Bunk receiving that pass. Fouls on Bunk. Third foul now on Bunk. And another timeout by Shawnee Mission South. And again, Michael, it also feels like a time for Shawnee Mission South to catch their breath here with the final 2:26 left in this one.
Absolutely. You go inside that huddle and coaches tell them, look, we have 2:26 remaining until we are state champions. Getting our ladies settled mentally, getting them a break physically, and letting them know this is how we have to finish the ball game.
The Hy-Vee and Pepsi Game of the Week on Spectrum News is brought to you by Hy-Vee and Pepsi. Hy-Vee and Pepsi, proud to support Greater Kansas City High School athletics. Well, Michael, if you're Coach Boardwick right now and you're Washburn Rural, what are some adjustments you need to make here? Because you are now running out of time to make a comeback here in the state championship game.
And you have to pick it up defensively, meaning you have to press full court if you're Rural. Try to get a steal, and you might have to start playing the free throw game. Now with 2:26 remaining, you can't afford to allow Shawnee Mission South to milk the clock on the offensive end.
Well, it has been just flying back and forth here in the second half. That is not how this game started. We were 5-5 after the first quarter, tied at 13 after the second quarter, and then the teams have just been running up and down the floor. We've seen Canfield right there hitting some big three-pointers. We've seen Smith, Kramer, Funches, Van Elders right there has had a nice, a couple layups, and just a lot of different players stepping up for both teams. Again, Shawnee Mission South with the edge and a quick foul. That'll be the third team foul against Washburn Rural. That was on Oaks. Smith to throw it in. Bunches.
Funches.
Inside.
Whoa.
Offensive
And that's her 5th, I think, or is her 4th?
That is foul number 4 against Funches.
That was definitely not a charge. She avoided the contact. Not at all.
So that gives Washburn Rural an opportunity here. Vickery on Funches with the 4 fouls. Gets the foul.
To go. And you see Coach telling them, press up. We need some steals. Under 2 remaining.
Smith. And a foul against Washburn Rural.
And the senior, she's going to hold on to that basketball. She understands it's free throw shooting time, and she's going to take them.
She was just asking the official asking if that was the 4th or 5th team foul. Smith looking to possibly go to the line and trying to extend this lead as Kramer will go to the bench and Burnt back into the game. Funches, she is fouled, and now she will go to the free throw line. That was on Tenley Bunk. Excuse me, it was on Madison Lipke. And now a timeout for Washburn Rural with 1:48 left in the state championship game, and Shawnee Mission South with the edge, but Washburn Rural still in this.
They're still in it, but it's a, 9-point advantage. You need a couple of miracle shots, a couple of steals to go in to get this one close enough to make it interesting underneath 2 minutes, but it's going to be difficult, especially the way that Shawnee Mission South has played, taking care of the basketball down the stretch. Let's see if they can hit their free throws to really put this one on ice.
Free throws will be big down the stretch. You're talking about needing some big shots. Zoe Canfield's hit several big three-pointers today, showing us the type of range she's got, showing us the type of range that KU's got to be really excited about.
Look here, boy. She has what we like to call a flamethrower, Zoe Canfield, showing that range tonight. Does she have a few more in her? But it's going to be so difficult when you got a player like Smith who is shadowing your every move and playing physical as well, making the officials make a call. She's picked up a couple of ones in previous possessions. Let's see how they play coming out. The final 1:48 remaining.
43-34. Can Shawnee Mission South win their first state title since 1995, or will Washburn Rural make a fantastic comeback and win their second title since 2022? Bunches leading the first one back to a 10-point lead. That second one also bounces in.
Well, that's big. Making your free throws down the stretch. Funches stepping up. And Canfield, I mean, look at Moore.
Canfield for 3. Yes!
Oh, my goodness! Oh, gosh!
Well, Michael, you said they needed to hit some big shots.
Watch the separation she gets on this move right here. Good defense by Moore. You can't blame her, but watch the separation. As soon as she hits her with it, and she lets that thing fly. Wow, Zoe Canfield not going out without a fight for the Junior Blues.
So now it is an 8-point game. Just like that, Zoe Canfield hits another big three-pointer. Talked about this earlier. She's hit several, and now Coach Bordwick, what do you think he is saying in this huddle to his Washburn Rural basketball team?
Don't give up. Don't ever give up. Keep playing. Let's try and go for a steal on the inbounds. If not, we foul. We play the free throw game. Make Shawnee Mission South make their free throws down the stretch, and hopefully you can get a couple of more three-pointers just like that from Zoe Canfield.
Canfield, who is 4 of 8 from beyond the arc today, and she's had some big ones. And the three-pointers, not all of them have been right near the line. There have been some deep three-pointers. It's Funches.
You can't allow so much time to be run off the clock. There's a foul.
Now Funches back to the free throw line. Just came off and hit a couple of free throws. And Cameron Smith, I think, just trying to get her to relax there. That little shove and a laugh as Funches back to the free throw line. Bunk committed the foul. Funches' first shot goes. Some big shots here for the senior. And Oral Roberts commit. They've got to be excited about what she's going to bring to that basketball team next year. Got a chance to help seal things here for Shawnee Mission South. Well, they missed that one, and here comes Vickery. Vickery all the way. Blocked. Van Elders has it.
That's good defense.
Ahead. Burt. Doesn't go. Smith with the rebound, though. And a foul. And that will send Cameron Smith to the line.
Yeah, she just blew a tire right there on that, layup. And everyone, she's laughing at herself on that one. It's like, I hope no one saw it. This is not on TV, is it? Is it live? We can edit that part out.
Smith missing the first free throw.
Smith still laughing at her and missing the free throw. They know they should have this one in the bag. 9-point advantage, a minute 6 remaining.
Cameron Smith now a chance for her 18th point. That one off the mark. Kind of wonder if some of this may be tired legs, but Smith with a steal. Burnt. Funches was fouled on the pass. Or excuse me, Burnt was fouled on the pass, so Burnt will go to the free throw line.
Yeah, they're talking to her. That was an intentional foul right there. There's a lot of contact, but they're going to. It's a common foul, a push. There's a lot of excessive contact on that one. Coach is talking to Smith like, you know what, make your free throws.
Burnt misses, so now Shawnee Mission South really needing a free throw here to make this a 10-point game with just under a minute left. That one doesn't go.
4 missed free throws.
Loose ball. And here comes Hink.
And Smith's finding Cofield.
Vickery. Canfield. Off balance. Blocked. Moore has it. Funches. Moore. Burnt. Funches with it. 32 seconds left. And a foul will send Funches to the line. And now Shawnee Mission South is just under 30 seconds away from their first state title since 1995. Funches again at the free throw line to make this a 10-point game. She does.
She does.
The Washburn Rural will take out starters and seniors and give their fans an opportunity to congratulate those players on a well-played game and awesome careers. At Washburn Rural as Funches, second one doesn't go. Burnt with the rebound.
The rebound. And this one should be in the bag for the Raiders.
And a foul.
Coach calls a timeout for a lineup change.
And Shawnee Mission South will now bring in some new players as hugs all around with 22 seconds left and a 10-point lead. And Shawnee Mission South now, it's just a matter of those 22 seconds running down. And, you know, I talked to Coach Western before the game, and he was just so proud of what this Shawnee Mission South group has done when he first started here. This team was not a state championship caliber team, and just the work they have put in to get themselves to this point. And on the other side, you see the disappointment on Washburn Rural's face, but what a run they made in this state tournament. The number 7 seed playing.
That's amazing.
For the state title.
That is amazing. From the 7th seed to the state champions, 10 seconds remaining. What a job by Smith, Moore, and Funches for the Raiders. Oh, with the handle.
And 5-second call with 3 seconds left. And just another note from Coach Western, a lot of the players that just came into the game, they are missing spring practice to be kind of the backups and to help out. And what a job they did. And Shawnee Mission South are your 6A state champions.
Hey, that's a state championship team right there, celebrating their first ship. What, she said 95? Congratulations to Shawnee Mission South Raiders, your 2024 girls Keisha 6A champions. You said Kisha, I said Keisha. Is it tomato, tomato? And then you have tamales, but female, and it's not famales, it's female. Anyway it goes, we got a state championship for the Shawnee Mission South Raiders. Take it in, young ladies.
And Shawnee Mission South celebrating with their fans. Team celebrating together, and just what a game. And Michael, again, this game, and what a game it was. And let's go down to coaches with Dion Clisso.
Here with Coach Western. You came to Shawnee Mission South 5 years ago. Big turnaround, and now you're standing here state champions. What does this group mean to you?
Can't put it into words. The girls are as special of a group as I've been around.
Second half, you guys get down 4 early, but then bounce right back. Your defense kept going, some shots started falling, and you were really aggressive. That energy, that little burst right there, when fun just went down, it seemed like everybody kind of picked up their game.
Yeah, so we get bursts from one kid can create some energy for all 5 of them, and that happened. Layla got on the floor and gave up her body. We had multiple kids that had to fly around and get hit and banged up a little bit. Just proud of them, proud of the effort.
All right, congratulations.
Thank you.
Enjoy it.
Thank you.
As Washburn Rural now getting their medals, and Michael, again, what an impressive game from them, and what a run they made in the state tournament, and what a run they made this season.
Man, they really had a great season, and a lot of this game, they were in it before South was able to pull away with those hustle plays and a couple of big shot opportunities. It's never easy when you don't win and you sit out to win this state championship, but can't hang their heads. But here's Coach Western and Shawnee Mission South. Did you get a little choked up when you saw him get choked up? That's the old age in me, man. I was like, whoo, I see you, Coach.
You just tell how happy he is. And what a job his team did this year. Is now they will be presented
to the Washburn Rural Junior Blues and head coach Kevin Borderway. How about putting your hands together for the Washburn Rural Junior Blues? Lauren Hatfield will be presenting the trophy. And now presenting the medals to this year's 2024 Class 6A Girls State Champions, the Shawnee Mission South Raiders. First, we have number 0, Jocelyn Moore. Number 1, Ashley Kramer. Number 3, Elsie Slavin. Number 11, Zyla Funches. Number 15, Ella Jack. Number 20, Cameron Smith. Number 23, Layla Burnt. Number 24, Ashley Van Elders. Number 25, Cassandra Merriman. Number 30, Melanie Gardner. Number 32, Elena Joris. And number 42, Claire Migalante. Head coach, Mark Western. Assistant coaches Mackenzie Gillard, Adam Livingston, Jeff White, and Bryce Belden. Lauren Etko will be presenting the state champion trophy to the Shawnee Mission South Raiders.
Shawnee Mission South state champions, and what an absolute great game this was. We'll be back to wrap things up here in Wichita, Kansas in just a few moments. Shawnee Mission South state champions as the students enjoying this one with the players. What a game this was. A 47-37 final score as Shawnee Mission South wins their first state title since 1995. Michael, final thoughts on this. We were talking about just the effort of Shawnee Mission South off air. What impressed you about this victory?
I mean, just the will to win. You saw every player on that floor give up their bodies, like you heard Coach say. They were hitting the floor. They were getting loose balls, getting deflections. Those ladies really came out tonight, and big hats off to Cameron Smith. Headed to Mo West, the senior. What she did offensively, 17 points, 6 rebounds. But what she did defensively as well was crucial to these ladies coming out with the victory.
So that is game one of our doubleheader. Don't worry if you enjoyed that one. We've got more basketball coming your way next with Wichita Heights and Shawnee Mission Northwest. But for this one, it was Shawnee Mission South defeating Washburn Rural for the 6A state championship. Don't go anywhere. Game number 2 of our doubleheader is coming up next here on the Hy-Vee and Pepsi Game of the Week on Spectrum News.